Chocs and Chocettes, the between Roberto here for another video review. It's the new Oreo Twists, vanilla and raspberry flavour. Yeah, well, it doesn't say new on it actually. Sometimes they usually do say new, but it doesn't on this one. But it is new. At least I've never seen it before. Yeah, so there we go. So it looks very interesting, doesn't it? Like a double layered Oreo here. Now I did actually go to Italy relatively recently, about a month ago now. Time's flown by, but I did get what I thought was an Italy exclusive there. But they've obviously just repackaged it for Italy and called it like a limited edition one. Sort of, I don't know, what's that, Singing Friends or something? Friends Sing or something like that. I assume it's exactly the same. You can see. I assume that's the same flavour, vanilla raspberry. There we go. There's Gusto, something like vanilla, doesn't it? Lamponi, so I assume that's raspberry. Yeah, right. So excuse my Italian pronunciation there. Lamponi. There we go. How about that? I feel like it's just offensive to all Italians to do that, but anyway, it's the best I can do. So there you go. So I do apologise. But there we are. Yeah. So we'll see if they are the same. I mean, I'll open them at the same time, see if they are identical. Looks like they are. We also have this other one as well, which I'll also be looking into later, reviewing after this one. So we're keeping an eye out for that one. But vanilla and caramel basically. So looks like it has the same, Oreo layer on top of it. It just has an extra one underneath, so very interesting. Like I think they do a double Oreo, don't they, before, which had double amounts of cream in it, and I guess this one's just replaced half of it with a different flavour. So quite interesting. I quite like it. Yeah, looks quite nice. What's there to say? I think it's pretty much self-explanatory, isn't it? But it looks very good. Remember those McVitie's digestive twist as well, which basically didn't have really a twist at all. It was just had chocolate chips in or something like that. It was just, I don't know, it's the most mundane of twists I've ever seen in my life. But this one, I mean, it is a twist on the regular Oreo flavour, and it obviously, it incorporates it with a design. It's not in reality, it doesn't really twist around or anything, but I can say, this is a twist, but on the Oreo flavour, on the Oreo biscuit, whereas just adding chocolate chips to a digestive, I don't know, it didn't really work for me, and just a really boring and mundane, really. I'll say this one, yeah, I don't know, I mean, obviously there are there are extents to what you could label a twist, but I think this one, for me, ticks the boxes pretty well. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's see what we've got calorie wise. Let's have a see. So per 100 grams, 493 calories, 22 grams of fat, 7.3 of which are saturates. Then per biscuit, per Oreo, 70 calories, 3.2 grams of fat, 1 of which are saturates. Let's see how many, 157 gram pack. So each one's about 14, so there's probably, so there's about 11 in the pack, I think, roughly. Off the top of my head. Oh, there you go, it says there as well. Okay. Anything else interesting? What does it say there? Oreo sandwich biscuits with vanilla flavour and raspberry flavour filling, 45%. There we go, and it got fat reduced cocoa powder, 3.3%. I think that says there. Can't read it. Beet juice concentrates. Anything else of interest? Make it in milk. I don't think there's any palm in there that I can see. Could have missed it. Don't think there is. Oh no, there is palm. There you go, palm oil there. Right, so yeah, so be wary of that. Cocoa Life stuff on there, nonetheless. So this usually goes what Cadbury normally do. Make our cookies with cocoa sauce through a Cocoa Life sustainability program. Just for vegetarians. If that is of concern to you, sustainability, I would always look into it further and just what they mean by sustainable, because it's basically, it can mean different things, and just how sustainable really is, I think is open to debate really. But obviously, presumably better than nothing, but again, I would look into it. Alright, okay, well, we need to give these an open, so let's move myself down and give them open. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to give these Oreo Twists vanilla and raspberry flavour Oreos an open, cookies. Yes, I'm very excited for these ones. I mean, I'm a bit bored of the Oreo sort of chocolate bars we've seen all over the place. The ones sort of like Cadbury Dairy Milk with Oreo and Milk with Oreo and all these other ones. I've just found that they're just really a mundane flavour really. And I found the cream doesn't really replicate that of an Oreo. I found the experience doesn't really replicate that of an Oreo. But I do quite like actual Oreo biscuits. I mean, I remember when I was younger, these biscuits with a chocolate cream were available in the Family Circle biscuit section. I'm sure it was that anyway. When a long time ago we're talking. I used to really like them, and they weren't branded Oreo. They looked like this, but didn't have Oreo on it. They just had that sort of dark chocolate biscuit, and they were gorgeous. And there were like 2 of them in the whole box, I think, and they're the ones I really liked. So when Oreo came out, I was very happy about it. But I guess, been Oreo to death recently, really, haven't we, with all these Oreos and things like this. But I still enjoy the biscuit, but it's not quite the novelty or the treats that it once was, but I still enjoy it. Alright, let's give these an open then. So the time recording, I've done over 920 reviews, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please get the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right hand corner, I've got a link to a place of all my other reviews, plus some related ones, such as Oreos and cookie and biscuit reviews, stuff like this. So go check those out if you watch this. Hope you enjoy those too. Wow, so look at that. They look very interesting, don't they? You can see you're trying to open the last way. Wow, there's a lovely... Yeah, it's a very strong raspberry smell coming. It smells very milkshake-like, actually. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it does smell very nice. Okay, so is there 11 in here? I assume there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we do have 11. You can see here, let's take a couple of examples out. Yeah, let's just try and get the colour to stabilise so you can see it. Just to kind of, yeah, there we go, it's about a bit better. So there you go, you can see there, look very nice. Obviously there's different proportions of filling there. I think you could say it's not always the same. I assume the same amount's used, it's just splodged on a bit differently. But look at that, quite a thick layer in the middle there, and yeah, that's very nice. And you definitely say you're getting your money's worth of the raspberry filling. It definitely seems to be as much, if not more, of the raspberry than there is of the vanilla cream. In those two examples anyway. It doesn't look quite as neat as it does on the front, but I'm not too worried about that. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, trying to see if I can show the on the front. Typically I can't. There you go, just about there. Yeah, so you can see it's pretty much a perfect a perfect distribution on this one here. But clearly in hand not quite so perfect, but acceptable for sure. Yeah, no, I'm happy. I think they look to be the same size as regular Oreos, but we'll do the old check with the old calipers. Why not? There we go, 8 millimeters. All right, so diameter 4.5 centimeters, 4.46. Height of these ones, I think they might be slightly taller because they've got the double filling in the regular Oreos. 1.5 centimeters. 1.52. All right, so perhaps we'll do the old twist technique to get the top off of it. Have a seat. Oh yes, look at that. There we go. Yeah. So, very. I'd say it does have a very strong raspberry smell. So you see the top one. There's not much vanilla flavour there. I'll try twisting the other side this time. It always comes off on the vanilla, though. I can't get it off on the other one. Let's try once more on this one. Yeah. It's just always coming off on the vanilla side. Now I don't know. It's 3 times in a row there. I mean the other one. I tried to stop it with this one, but it just does. So it must be that perhaps the raspberry one's a bit stronger. I'm not sure, but there you go. Tell you what, while we're at it, we may as well measure the thickness of the actual biscuit. It would be difficult to measure the thickness of the cream, of course. About 5 millimeters there. It's not too bad, but yeah, I can't really measure the. Well, you know, 5 millimeters per thingamabob per biscuit side. It's 1.5. So it's about 5 millimeters each, isn't it? That must be. It does seem to be a bit more there when you look at it like that. So, don't know. Have a look. Yeah, it's probably about 5 millimeters. I guess the biscuit's just a bit sort of raised. I don't know really, but there we are. That's what the measurement seems to imply anyway. So, but there we are. Yeah, so they're very interesting. It looks see quite nice on the inside. Let's have a close up. So it's got it smells like a McDonald's milkshake. Yeah, sort of strawberry milkshake, even though it's raspberry. But yeah, it smells that way. Yeah, so I like that. Yeah, very nice. So I'm very excited for these ones. But well, in fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. Yes, let's have so we've got the the Italian ones here. Let's just give these an open, shall we? See if they are exactly the same. I assume they are. I should have perhaps checked the calorie information just to see. Yeah, the calorie information appears to be exactly the same. If I can show you in an organised fashion. So 493 calories, 22 grams of fat, 7.3 of which are saturates on both per 100 grams. And per cookie, 70 calories, 3.2 grams of fat, 1 of which are saturates. Yeah, so exactly the same. I don't think there's any difference in any other parts as well. So let's just see if they look the same. I assume they will do. I mean, you know, it's going to be exactly the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's just literally the same biscuit with a different wrapper. Probably even produced in the same location, you would say. Yeah, so that's been in my suitcase this one on the way back, but here's the Italian one. Here's a UK one. Italian one's this one. Yeah, both exactly the same. Yeah, obviously it looks slightly different because it's random as to how it's how the cream settles, I guess. But there we go. Very nice, yeah, very nice. Smells about the same as well. Obviously the impact of that smell has gone a bit because I've had them open for some time, but seem to smell the same when close up. Alright, without further ado then, let's give them a taste. So let's do it. Let's give them a taste. Okay, everyone, I'm going to give these Oreo Twists, vanilla and raspberry flavour, little Oreos, a taste. Yeah, so we're trying to hold it closed because it's been open, so you know, so don't fall everywhere. But yeah, so I'm going to give them a go. We've got the Italian ones as well, and off to one side. Basically, sort of same, not quite in the same range. They're just sort of down as a limited edition one for what looks to be some kind of pop idol type affair, whatever it's called these days. So here you go. Yeah, there you can just about make it out without me dropping them everywhere. There you go. Alright, so it's not labelled Oreo Twist. I didn't see the other Oreo Twist type in the range, which is available in the UK. This one here, which is caramel and vanilla. Very interesting. Didn't see that in Italy. Could have been there, of course, but didn't see it. But alright, well, let's give this a go then. So I've got one prepared earlier, so that's well opened. Let's give it a taste. So I'm quite excited for these. They look very nice. Smell very nice. As they smelled a bit like a McDonald's strawberry milkshake, even though it's raspberry flavoured, but they had that kind of smell. So now, what I always say before continue that on the videos, on the adverts, you always see them dunking Oreo in milk or whatever, and it does actually work. It does really enhance the flavour of the cream. Just makes it, I don't know, just works really well with it to an extent. So I would always suggest having Oreos with milk, really nice. But we'll try it with a cup of coffee. Do have one to hand, just for a dunkage as well. But all right, let's give this a taste. Let's do it. Not bad, you know. It does have a nice fruity flavour to it. I'm not sure if it really tastes particularly of raspberry, but it tastes fruity. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's just a little bit of a sharpness to it. It's still got a nice sort of creamy flavour, a nice dark chocolate biscuit taste. Yeah, but it just adds a bit. It just adds a nice twist. Yeah, a bit of sharpness, as I say. Let's give it a bit of a dunk then. Now, of course, this is gonna, you know, it's in coffee really, so it might obliterate the the flavour of the raspberry. But nonetheless, let's give it a go. It does. But it still tastes nice. Because I mean, biscuits dunked in a hot drink almost always taste better afterwards, you know, or at least just as good, just different. So it does soften the biscuit, gives it a nice taste. Not too bad. Let's try one of the Italian ones then, just to check if they're exactly the same. I assume they are. Let's see. It's got a nice look to it, hasn't it? And obviously all the cocoa crumb biscuits there as well, but yeah. It does taste very similar, very much the same as you'd imagine, really. See there. Nice creamy filling. So quite a lot of cream filling. It's not as massively raspberry flavoured as you'd expect it to be, considering the amount of raspberry sort of filling as opposed to the vanilla one. I think there's still a lot of vanilla flavour there, even in the raspberry side of it, really. So, you know, that is a bit of a shame to an extent, but you do get let's say a good amount of raspberry taste, just a tang there, really, just a sharpness. It's nice, these ones. It's just a nice quirk, a nice twist, appropriately enough, on the regular Oreo biscuits. I like these actually. I don't think they're going to blow your socks off. I think like the flavour perhaps could be a bit stronger. It's still quite vanilla-like, you know, as I say, but yeah, nonetheless they're very nice. So just a typical Oreo biscuit. Nice. I love that sort of cocoa, well, you know, dark chocolate biscuit. I mean, what does it actually describe it as? I'll look on this one actually. What does it actually describe it as? Yeah, cocoa sandwich biscuits it says. So I don't really know if it's right to call them dark chocolate or biscuit, but that's kind of what I refer to them as. Yeah, just very nice really. I do like these ones, as I say. I just feel like they're perhaps a bit, it's just a bit of a shame that maybe the vanilla cream is still quite prominent, vanilla taste, you know, despite the sort of amount of raspberry cream in there. But But maybe, you know, it wouldn't be Oreo if it didn't. So, I don't know, swings and roundabouts, that one. I don't mind it really. I think it still works pretty well. And I think you get a nice smell from it, a nice flavour, a nice look to it as well. They look really nice. Yeah. Pretty good Oreo biscuit, these ones. Definitely definitely a bit has a bit of pizzazz to the regular one. I definitely recommend sort of dunking these in milk as they do on the adverts, twisting the top of whatever it is, and you know, this, that, and the other. It does enhance the sort of cream filling quite substantially, actually. As I say, you know, so worth trying out. Definitely. But yeah, so I think for me, regular biscuits are probably a 3.5 out of 5, maybe even a 4. These ones, you know, are definitely a 4 out of 5. A nice experience, nice colour, nice taste, nice flavour, nice bit of tang. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Great to support the channel, really is. Link for that's in the description, as is a link for the Discord server. Check out all these links that appear on the screen now. If not there now, they will be shortly. Leave a comment or free as well. Always great to hear from you and always do my best to reply. Have a great day as well, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.